You are citizen vigilante. Are you run the whole Ghana Blakk Rasta social commentator? You come to liberate Mama Africa.
What that dang your heart, dang your heart, what that dang, and God dang your heart, dang your, oh what that dang. No two ways about them thing, them and the brother. This is the voice of the Patriot. Where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. This is the voice of the Patriots. And my name Blakk Rasta. Today we have a number of issues to look at in our daily editorial. And the very first one is taken from Ghana Word. It says, and I read, NPP heads to Iyoko office over arrest of Miracles Abuaji. And I read, now the NPP has announced plans to stage a march to the offices of the Economic and Organized Crime Office Iyoko on Monday, that's today, July 13, 2026, to demand an explanation over the arrest of its Director of Communications, Dennis Miracles Abuaji. Now the party's national organizer, Henry Nana Boache, said the demonstration is aimed at seeking clarity on the circumstances surrounding the arrest, which the NPP believes is an attempt to intimidate members of the opposition. Speaking on Channel 1 News on Sunday, July 12, 2026, Nana Boache alleged that Abuaji was arrested without any prior invitation or notification from Iyoko regarding an investigation or any alleged offense. Miracles has not received any invitation from Iyoko. He has not been informed of any wrongdoing. He has not been told that he is under any form of investigation, he said. Nana Boache further expressed concern over what he described as the increase in use of state institutions to target political opponents, arguing that such actions undermine Ghana's democratic credentials. Sometimes I wonder if Nana Boache and the rest of the NPP guys who are quick to go on such demonstrations really mean well for Ghana. Are they true Ghanaians? Or they are hypocrites and parasites? I am hungry. I am massively angry. Who do these people think they are? My brother, my sister, a few weeks back, we saw the so-called micro-minority leader in parliament and his group of vandals go straight up to the parliament house, wherever that was, where the so-called leader slapped multiple times a uniformed policeman. Nothing happened in this country. As if it's such a lawless country, any idiot can beat up anybody and walk scot-free. What kind of a country are we building for ourselves? They were on a certain demonstration because of Wontumi and some other such people. A few days later, Wontumi has decided to plead guilty for whatever these people went out there to demonstrate on, claiming that it was political harassment. Today, my brother, my sister, Miracles Abuaji has been picked up, and a group of idiots have decided to go out there to march. And again, they are singing the same chorus. Harassment, political witch hunt. That's what they are saying. My brother, where do we want to take our country to in terms of law and order? An institution has been mandated to investigate and make sure that people are brought to justice. And every time somebody is picked up for investigation, idiots march on the street, misbehaving and showing their foolishness to the people and lack of patriotism. I am so angry, my brother. Are you not happy if you are picked up and you are asked to account for your stewardship? You were in office for 8 solid years. You expected that everybody was clean. And for that matter, after the 8 years, those who have looted should be allowed to go on a spree, a chilling spree with the stolen loot. Miracles Abuaji was picked up. We were told he was arriving from wherever he went. And right at the airport, he was picked up. He was marched straight to his house for a search, a legal search, after a warrant was shown him. After that, he was marched to the offices of Iyoko, where he was told he was under arrest. From the communique that has been issued by Iyoko, Miracles Abuaji knew that he was under investigation. He had been invited to Iyoko before on this same investigation. Now, Nana Boachi is here telling us Miracles never knew about any investigation. He didn't know anything. He was just picked up, even if he was. Why do you not trust the state machinery to do its work? Do you all need to march to the offices of Iyoko for what? If this was in the days of Rawlings, you'll all be sprayed with machine guns and you visit early graves. It's so annoying. Look at what Afenyo Makin and the rest did. The other day when Wontumi was charlatan, like Wontumi was arrested. A charlatan like that. Today he's pleading guilty. And he wants a plea deal. He's gone to the court to plead guilty, and that he wants a plea deal. What has become of the march? Would you go on an apology march? Are you ready to go on an apology march? Everyone who is picked by the state machinery, oh, it is a political witch hunt. I would be so happy if I was picked up and told Blakk Rasta, it's time for you to account for your stewardship. Oh, beautiful. I would love that you even take me to the Parliament House. Let us sit in the Parliament House, ask me any question, put me on camera, let everybody around the world see how we've been able to live clean. But because you are dirty and so dirty to the umpteenth time, you are always shy of investigations. What is the problem? Iyoko has invited this guy. He went for some investigation. He was put on a no-flight wherever. Unfortunately, before it could take effect, he had already flown out of the country. So quietly, they waited for him to arrive. And when he arrived, he was picked up so nicely. He was not harassed. Nobody slapped him. Nobody kicked him. Nobody insulted him. He was respectfully told, you know what? The investigation that we started, we are continuing with that. We have enough evidence to show that you have done something wrong. For that matter, you are under arrest. We will allow bail. Ask your lawyers to come for bail. He met his bail terms. My brother, my sister, is there any harassment? They say NPP guys, goons have run to the place as usual. Is it a cult? Is it a group of thieves who are supporting other thieves? Is it a gang? What really is it? You see why I hate politics? If it's time to support our thieves, we support them against anything. It's no more about Ghana anymore. It is basically about us, our cult. And that is so nauseating. Is this an intimidation on Iyoko not to do his work? Then you are touching the wrong man. As long as Iyoko sits there under that guy called Raymond Archer, nobody shall escape judgment. It's judgment day. Look at the work Iyoko is putting up. With evidence, hard facts. Instead of applauding and sitting down to say, you know what? Oh, this is a beautiful thing being done. We believe in the work of Iyoko. For that matter, we'll just pay a peaceful visit to Iyoko. Maybe we'll get an explanation as to why this guy has been locked there. Iyoko is not even mandated to tell you why the person is there. The only thing is that he's under investigation. We will release him when it's time to release him. The lawyers can ask for bail. They will go to court. And then the court will decide whether the bail should take place or not, depending on what Iyoko is looking for. We should be happy about that. Now the next story I want to look at is also taken from Ghana Web, and it says, never abandon your friends. Dele Momodu hosts Muesha at his Accra residence. And I read, veteran Nigerian journalist and businessman Dele Momodu has shared an emotional update on social media, hosting Ghanaian actress and socialite Muesha Buduong at his home in Accra. He has expressed gratitude to God for her speedy recovery following her well-publicized health challenges. Now, in a heartfelt Instagram post, Momodu revealed that he was delighted to spend time with Muesha and her brother, describing the visit as uplifting and a reminder of the importance of standing by loved ones during difficult times. Never abandon your friends. I'm extremely happy to welcome one of Ghana's most popular personalities, Muesha Buduong, at my Accra home after her battle with health challenges. Grateful to God Almighty for restoring her health steadily, he wrote, reflecting on the criticism Muesha faced after news of her health struggles became public. Momodu urged people to show compassion instead of judgment. She was one of the proponents of BBL. In fact, she got herself so curved under the knife of the surgeon, and she wasn't shy about it. She granted an interview to CNN, and she boldly praised prostitution. She was a champion in dating people's husbands. And at a point, she had more than one who sponsored her flamboyant lifestyle. But that does not mean we should be judgmental. She herself has given up everything she has made from prostitution. She's given up everything she's made from her flamboyant lifestyle and decided to walk the path of God. Moesha Buduong. My brother, my sister, I think in times like this, we should be happy that at least there is a living testimony for us to become a better people. True? Sometimes when you see the so-called champions who live the life of BBL and flamboyancy, and it's now time to subdue and humble to the glory of the Most High God, it is for us to remember what the accounts say, that if you do not know death, be content with sleep. Hallelujah. I saw Buduong Moesha in her heydays. She was one of the first to go under the knife in the name of BBL. She had this curvy shape, and her bust was huge and big. She was the toast of almost every man. She resurrected the libidos of men who had gone impotent for several years on end. Just a little glimpse at her raised the virality of every man. Hallelujah. She was the modern day Sarah Batman of Ghana. Huge backside, huge front side. She was beautiful. Every film director wanted her in the movie. Moesha attended big parties, and I believe she was paid for every move she made. She was paid to walk on the yellow, red, and even blue carpets. At the end of the day, we heard that she had given her life to Christ, and she didn't get any support. She was chastised and insulted. She went back to a few of the things that she was doing, and then she was hit by stroke. Look at her. Very curvy. Look at her. We could understand because she was so young at the time. At her age, I made so many mistakes. Thank God it was not in the days of social media. At her age, many people would make mistakes. Dele Momodu is reminding us of something important. We should not only be proud of our friends when they are curvy and hot, when everybody would say, oh, this is Moesha's best friend, when everybody will give you attention because you are working with Moesha, because Moesha is your friend. Even in her predicament, it is time to still be proud of them, wish them well, support their recovery systems so that they will be brought back to the right footing. I don't know what your faith is, but in almost every faith that we have, it is for us to stand by our friends and not to judge them. True? This is Moesha. Yes, we had the interview on CNN. We had the backlash. We saw the curves. We heard her say yes, she went under the surgeon's knife. So what? How many people did she kill? How many people did she rob? We have politicians who are stealing from us night and day. To steal, I will go for BBL. Can I say it again? If I had two options, as a woman, steal or go for BBL. Much as I hate both, I will go for the lesser sin, BBL. My brother, my sister, with BBL, I'm doing harm to myself. With stealing, I am killing many that this money could have been used to take care of. To Dele Momudu, I want to say thank you so much for remembering your friend. And it is an opportunity for us all to remember not only Moesha, all other people that we used to be so proud of, but have today fallen on bad days. Let us take a little period to remember who used to make my day. Who was I so proud of a few years back? Maybe today I've risen to a higher pedestal and I don't regard these people anymore. Or they have rather fallen. Because of that, we are even ashamed to be their friend. I have gone through that in my life. Friends that we used to be with, friends who used to speak big English, all of a sudden when some of us started growing our dreadlocks and refusing to have the razor touch our beard and our head, they decided to distance themselves from us because we all of a sudden felt dirty to them. They didn't want to come near us anymore. They assumed a certain smell that came from us. Well, they are entitled to their assumptions, but we were smart also to stay true to the calling. We were smart and humble enough to stay away from their spaces. If a friend all of a sudden wants his space, allow them. Today, some of them wish they didn't take those decisions. Some are sick and are ready to die. But because of the compassion, we still go to them, greet them in their beds at the hospitals, pay their hospital bills, pray for them, and assure them that they will still come back. My brother, my sister, there are some things you would want to do, but you would remember that God is here, and therefore you do not want to be part of that. How many people understand this? There are some decisions you want to take, but you remember God is nearby. Moesha is only sick. She could get well anytime. But she has become the ridicule of society. Her friends ridicule her. Those she used to go on high time grounds with are teasing her. Some even use her to advise their children to make her look like she is somebody who is not worth society's attention. Well, to Dele Momudu, one more time, thank you so much for reminding us that Moesha is still alive. I want to end on this. Moesha is alive. Oh. The former BBL queen, the former prostitution queen, who was proud to talk about it on CNN, not GBC. Today she's a new person. Yes, she fell, so what? How many people are visiting her? Wait until she dies. The whole Ghana would be there donating money to buy a coffin to bury her, and they would wear the best clothes there, and they would make the biggest speeches there.
Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live screening of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's more than football. It's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. Hey, 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live screening of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's more than football. It's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. Hey, 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live screening of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's more than football. It's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. Hey, 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live screening of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's more than football. It's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. Hey, 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live screening of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's more than football. It's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. Hey, 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live streaming of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's modern football, it's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live streaming of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's modern football, it's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live streaming of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's modern football, it's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live streaming of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's modern football, it's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Cup final on a giant screen. It's modern football, it's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready? Creator Cycles is back with Play and Connect 3.0, the Creator Cup Jersey Edition. Get ready for an unforgettable afternoon where football passion meets content creation. Rock your favorite football jersey, challenge your friends in a PlayStation battle, enjoy arcade games, creator collaborations, amazing content creation, and the live streaming of the FIFA World Cup final on a giant screen. It's modern football, it's networking, fun, and unforgettable vibes. 19 July 2026. Time is 3 p.m. Location is Nexus 9 Lounge and Spaces, East Legon. Play and connect. Play, connect, and create. Don't hear about it. Be there. Content creators and football lovers, are you ready?
I'm not only the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. Oh, remember when we used to tell each other, early in the morning, tomorrow, when you hear the crow of the African black cock, you must know it's me, myself, and I. Saying thank you for everything you've done for me today and, of course, previously. Yet when the festivities came, we're so much in a hurry to dehumanize the African black cock. What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse on our plates, which we proudly called food. This is the African history class with a big fat, thick, tall, standing erect and very hairy every morning like the cedar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering pinnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. This is the African proverb of the day. And anytime you hear an African proverb, do not be so much in a hurry to decode it without inviting the spirits of our ancestors to the reasoning table. This is the proverb. And it's a Dagomba proverb. It says, and I quote, "He who pelts another with pebbles asks for rocks in return." He who pelts another with pebbles asks for rocks in return. Now the proverb is emphasizing your actions, whether good or bad, will be returned to you in a greater measure. This concept of proportional retribution echoes across multiple cultures, such as the biblical principle of reaping what you sow. Think about it. They say one good turn deserves another. My brother, my sister, in life, when you do good, you are supposed to get it back several fold. True? That is why a lot of people are in religion anyway. They are in there because of the reward. Now, when you are kind to a young lady, you buy her lunch, you buy her shoes, you are so kind to her, you take her out. Most of the time, there is a reason. Most of the time, the reason is to make her your wife. You are going to cut off her family, cut off all her friends, and make her your own. True? My brother, my sister, you are going to receive more than what you have invested. Hallelujah. My brother, my sister, you are pelting her with stones. She will give you back rocks. She comes into your house as one woman. Before you realize, she becomes 5 or 6 after giving birth. That is not to say birth is the only way we can reap from our friendship. Even the comfort, the peace, the support. My brother, my sister, they are more than what you normally would put out there. My brother, my sister, as whatever. So whatever we do, it is our duty to be able to do good so we can get rocks of good from the pebbles of good. We should remember not to do bad, or else we will receive rocks of that as well from the pebbles. It's another way of saying, when you sow the wind, you will reap what? The storm. This is the African proverb of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa J, and I'm a regular student of the African history class. I love the African proverbs, Anoman Tua, original.
Yeah, this is Jack Coffee. Why? We're listening to Blakk Rasta, African history class. We also students here, we like it. Yeah, more African stories, African history. You see?
The African history class. In fact, Blakk Rasta has brought something new.
And this is where we are listening to our own history. Ghana, Bakwasem, Bibi Mai, Bakwasem, Black, Nyamisha.
Otororo, mono African history class,
Who put us on the map of history. Now, today in 1878, the Congress of Berlin concluded negotiations that granted France a free hand in Tunisia in exchange for British control over Cyprus. They set the stage for the eventual French colonization of Tunisia in 1881. Today, in 1971, the Moroccan army executed 10 senior military leaders and 93 cadets accused of leading a failed coup against King Hassan II 3 days earlier at the Skirat Palace. Today, in 1977, the Ogaden War began when the Somali National Army crossed into Ethiopia's Ogaden region to support ethnic Somali rebels seeking to annex the territory. And today, in 1985, the historic Live Aid benefit concerts took place in London and Philadelphia, raising tens of millions of dollars to combat the devastating Ethiopian famine. This is the African History Class. And the class today will last only 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We are taking you all the way to Tanzania and also to Mozambique, where we are talking about the Lipiko masks and the secret of manhood amongst the Makonde people of Mozambique and Tanzania. Now, in Mozambique and also in Tanzania, when a young boy starts growing some hair around his chin, puberty, he's seen as empty and he will be fighting a big war. Therefore, he has to be trained spiritually and physically to be able to take on the war ahead of him. So what do? They carry all the young boys who have reached puberty. You know what puberty is? You know that, right? Okay. They carry them all the way into the jungle for several months, sometimes 3 months, sometimes even 6 months maximum. And you know what they do to them there? They are supposed to look for their own food. And in the night, men would wear these masks that you see. They are called the Lipiko masks. They are supposed to act as demons. Where the young men do not expect them to be, they rise all of a sudden and start to whip them. They will whip the hell out of them. They are supposed to run and hide. They are never supposed to fight these evil spirits. My brother, my sister, now the belief is that they are supposed to fight them, but you can't fight something that you don't know. You have to get to know after running away in order to say He who fights and runs away will live to fight another day. Okay? So once they get to know what this is, on the final day of the whole trial, they are now supposed to fight these demons when they appear to them and then unmask them. It's not easy to remove the mask, but they are supposed to defeat them and then remove the mask. Once the mask is removed, then you have qualified as a man. You can now have a woman. You can now start to make children. You are now qualified. You have been prepared enough to face anything that comes your way in terms of adversaries.
Luca Production.
And today we took you all the way to Tanzania and also Mozambique to talk about the Lipiko mask and the secret of manhood.